1,000 meters, and away they go. Serendipitous is the first one to respond. That's in the middle in the black and white. Along the inside, Newton Heath, followed by Colonel Green just outside of the runners in the light blue. And Newton Heath nearly came down there at the 800-meter mark. Riders managed to stay on board, but he's very awkward in the saddle. Then came Forest Fantasy at the back end. Coming down towards the final 600 meters and about to turn for home. And out in front is Serendipitous, leads the way, brings them in from in second Colonel Green. Hatman's down the inside, Newton Heath is towards the outside, and further back is Forest Fantasy. Coming down to the last 200 meters, Colonel Green down the inside, Serendipitous is still right there. Further back in the field is Hatman past the 150, Serendipitous on the far side with Colonel Green. These two go nose for nose, but Colonel Green gains the advantage. Down the inside, Serendipitous, Colonel Green, I believe, got there. Serendipitous second, then came Hatman, followed by Newton Heath and Forest Fantasy. 1:5:42 as they cross the line. So Serendipitous hard up against the inside rail. Colonel Green in the light blue cap is there. They do get close together, a little bit of argy-bargy in the closing stages, but Serendipitous is very tenacious to Colonel Green on the outside and will get up by a neck or so and win under Craig Zaki. This for owners Mr. D and Mrs. L. Peterson, Messrs. Onaidu, Darren Burrows, NJ Double, PC Demetriades, and M. Gwalangwa. So very well done to all the winning connections. 1:5:42 as they cross the line.
Welcome back. Gavin Smith Racing Stables gets it right this afternoon. Craig Zaki, there was a little bit of hodgy-bargy here and there in the race, and I'm glad everybody came home safely at the end of the day. But Colonel Green does get it right. With me, I've got Sadik. He's collecting the 1,500 Rand from World Sports Betting. That's going to Happy, and Happy will be very happy that Colonel Green is unsaddled now in the winner's box. Please tell him very well done.
Thank you.
Let's go to Craig Zaki. It's taken 17 starts to get this horse to be in the winner's box, and Craig, nice to have you in the winner's box, and we were all saying, watching the TV, obviously small field, the wind is blowing, but a couple of bit of hodgy-bargies out there. I'm sure the authorities will look at that, but yeah, it sort of could have changed the picture.
It definitely could have. You know, it was, when it's only a 5-horse field, it's when you think the race would be at its cleanest, but yeah. Alden came over a bit quick there, Chase almost came down. I was on his outside, so I ended up getting off fields, going 8-9 deep. And it's not nice. Doesn't give any horse a fair chance. And then I thought it took most a lot of guts to find his same position, get back into stride, and then still make up the ground to go on and to win. The wind's really strong out there, so it's going to be a little bit rough down the straight. As you turn for home, the wind is really throwing us straight to that inside rail. So I think the guys are just going to have to give room and play the cards out, but other than that, it should be a nice day ahead.
Well, I'm glad you're here. I know we call it half stakes or whatever on a Monday, and we really respect these top jockeys coming from all over to go. They know they're racing for smaller money, but at least the commitment is there and it is appreciated.
Yeah, commitment plays a big role. So when you have the stable behind you, you want to show full loyalty and just make the most of it with your team. So could be half stakes, there could be no stakes. I'm sure most of the jockeys out there just want to keep good relations, and they want to do what they do best and do what they love.
Yeah, well done, Craig. Well done to you.
Thank you. Well done to Gavin, Dean, and their team once again. Well done to everyone behind the scenes. Big thanks to all of them. Been a while for this horse to win, but hopefully this gives him a bit of confidence. Well done to the partners involved and to my sponsors, Maritz, Fintino, Volkenbusch. Thank you.
Craig Zaki in the winner's box. Let's get Gavin in the picture here. Nadine's going to move straight in as well. And because it's a half stakes day, the ROA amount also obviously drops as well. So thanks very much to the ROA. 2,500 Rand extra this afternoon. Thanks, Nadine. Well done, Gav. You'll be happy with that result because you always, when Nadine talks to you, often there's a term. We all have our terms, but you often say knocking. And this one really has been knocking.
He has been knocking, Neil, and I've got to say well done to the owners. Just have the patience and resilience to stick in him, and he was rewarded today and he won his race.
And he looked so well today, and he moved well.
He looked extremely well, and he does that at home as well. He sticks up and doesn't want to go until he's got company. And when he went past, he was moving really well, man.
Yeah. All right, the rest of the day, I think we're not going to touch on them. You've given your comments as well, but it looks like you could have a decent day. We'll keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, Neil, I think the term for us today is we're knocking, and just well done to my team at home. We've done a lot of extra work in the last week and a half at home and had to sort things out, and I just got to commend the guys for keeping their heads down. And thanks to all owners, and let's have a good day's racing, and thanks to Hollywood.
Well done, Gavin. Gavin Smith Racing in the winner's box this afternoon. First leg of the Place Accumulator. I'm sure everybody has survived. The Pick Six is up next.